Man, that quest really sucked. But at least we finally got the Elven City unlocked. I wonder what there is to do here. Oh look, there's some yew trees. Hey fellas, do any of you know if there's anything cool to do around here? This place is kind of boring. I thought there was going to be some cool elven technology like a crystal rocket launcher laying around. The young adventurer seeks a weapon, does he? Ha ha ha! Why do I get the feeling I'm being followed? Because you are, fool! Follow me and I will take you to the artifact you desire. Are you gonna at least tell me who you are? Be quiet! Do you not want the strongest bow in all of Galenor? The twisted bow? No, the second strongest one. Where are we? You keep asking me questions I'm going to answer if you would just be quiet. You see that chest? Open it. That one over there? Open the chest. What if the chest is booby-trapped? Open the chest. And he opened the chest. There's nothing in here, dude. Quickly, adventurer! Jump into the portal before this homeless man steals the treasure. He's not taking my weapon. Goodbye. Hello friends, and welcome to the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet is a PVM challenge that may only be attempted after completion of Song of the Elves. The Gauntlet in design is incredibly similar to Dungeoneering on RuneScape 3, my favorite skill. You must gather supplies, craft your gear, and only the strongest and most skilled warriors will defeat the Crystal Hunlif and claim the coveted crystal treasures from the rewards chest. Hey, why does this chest just have junk in it? I beat the big blue reindeer thing. Ha 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 ha! Well, that's helpful. You killed the wrong beast. Go deeper into the portal, and there you will find the true challenge. The Corrupted Gauntlet is a hard mode variant of the regular Gauntlet, and contains one of the most formidable solo boss encounters in all of old school, especially if you're a noob like me. When I quit playing this Ironman 5 years ago, this was the boss that did it. No matter how many times I tried, I fell before the Corrupted Hunlif. Today, we are going to overcome this high school bully of mine. My name is Prifddinas, and I was a RuneScape 3 content creator. My time on RuneScape 3 was awesome, and I even got to work for Jagex on an official quest advertisement, as well as getting runner-up for Golden Gnome Best New Creator. But now, I'm back on old school to finish the Ironman I started over 10 years ago, and master the epic content that has been added over my time on RuneScape 3. Evolution of combat might seem like the pinnacle of difficulty, but I have to say I might be biting off more than I can chew. Can I master the endgame of old school RuneScape? And can I obtain the rarest items and beat the strongest enemies? Well, let's find out together. So I'm currently gathering some Chinchompas in order to both get a hunter level and have some for my Kriara task. I know this doesn't help with the gauntlet since you can't take any items in with you, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of procrastinating a little bit, so yeah, I'm gonna grab a level and then probably do my Kriara task. I switched over to black Chinchompas just to get a little bit better XP and do more damage, and I'm pretty glad I did because I get to watch noobs get clapped. Ooh, look at all of these bots stealing all my Chinchompas. It would sure be a shame if somebody reported you. Alright, time to do some of our Kriara task. Currently, from this boss, I have the hilt, a pair of legs, and a helmet, so I'd really love to get a chest piece or enough Godsword shards to finish making my Armadillo Godsword. Even though it's not as useful as other Godswords, but it's freaking cool, so I want one. So basically what I'm doing here is manipulating the mechanic of the Chinchompas. I'm attacking the general, the big guy, to keep him from meleeing me, but right before I'm about to throw the Chinchompa, I attack one of the smaller NPCs, which allows the Chinchompa to roll off of their defense, which is a lot lower than Kriara. So I do more damage by essentially hitting the boss with the defense of the minion. Unfortunately, looks like we're gonna go dry this trip. Well, unless I get an armor piece off of this minion. You suck. Oh man, I wish I would have been recording when this guy started attacking me. Whoa, where are you going? Come back. Look at this noob, dude. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Look at that fail and tangle. What a noob, dude. I hope he's got enough nature runes to try again. Oh, what a noob. Yeah, that's what you get, turd. Ooh, that looks good. 80 hunter in the bag. Well, I guess a box trap instead of a bag. Alrighty, I'm just making a few supplies before we head back to Kriara. I didn't realize I could use the vials of blood I got from entry mode Tob to make bastion potions, so that's cool. I'm sitting here killing Kriara and I'm trying to hype myself up to try the Corrupted Gauntlet later. The last time I played old school, I didn't really have the skills I needed to kill it, and by that I mean being able to like prayer flick, gear switch, and move while attacking. Since then though, I feel like I've learned all of that on RuneScape 3 since they do run on the same base tick system. Prayer flicking and movement all work the same. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up here and I guess it's time to go to the Corrupted Gauntlet. So what I'm after is the Bow of Fertilurfenherden. This bow will be pretty much my best in slot until I get a twisted bow someday, so I'm really stoked to potentially get it. It's a 1 in 400 drop. You get it as an enhanced weapon seed. You can actually turn it into a blade of salad fingers if you want, but we're gonna make the bow. Well, I guess we'll make the bow when we get the drop, when we kill the boss, which is a tall order for me, but we're gonna make it happen. Okay, I probably should have looked at a guide before I did this, because I definitely didn't get enough supplies for my armor. Oh, God. Damn it, I thought I had enough stuff to make my armor. Okay, good, hell yeah. Well, I've only got 4 food, but we're gonna send it. We'll call it practice. The ass beating that you are about to witness is not appropriate for all audiences. In order to defeat the corrupted Hunlif, one must be pretty proficient at prayer flicking. The Hunlif will switch between magic and ranged attacks, and even will periodically turn your prayer off when it's on its magic cycle. But by far, the most dangerous thing about this encounter are the floor attacks, including a beam that comes out periodically as well as patterned floor attacks that will quickly stack you out. Damn it! I really need to work on my resource gathering because I didn't even get my armor made and only had like 4 food going into that last fight. Most people say to make tier 2 armor, which takes 7 of each resource material, and then to make tier 3 of each weapon. You need 2 different styles in order to kill the Hunlif because it does protect prey. So whether it's magic and ranged or ranged and melee, whatever, you need 2 different styles to kill the Hunlif. So this guy here drops the bowstring I need to make a tier 3 bow. I feel like I might have wasted too much time sitting here and clubbing this thing to death. Dude, I really messed up. I don't even think I have enough to make tier 1 armor. Damn it, I forgot to make my tier 3 bow. Well, that was all for nothing. Well, the good thing is, even if you die, you get some alchables from the chest usually. What the hell is that? Alright, this run went a little bit better in preparation. I did manage to get full tier 1 armor, and I got a tier 3 bow, but unfortunately my staff is tier 2, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this done. Yo, I'm actually doing pretty damn good here. Almost got him halfway. No, watch out, watch out. Okay, we're good. Well, that's not how you do that. Alright, this is definitely my best run yet. I've got a full inventory of food, I got 2 potions, I've got 2 level 3 weapons, and there's nothing that's gonna stop me from beating the Hunlif. No, this was such a good run, but I'm almost out of food. Damn it. At least there's no death cost here, I guess. I was watching the footage back on the last run, and I noticed that I did not upgrade my legs to tier 2 armor, which if you didn't know, it reduces the damage you take from the Hun lift, so maybe this one will get it. I got a bunch of food, I got good armor, tier 3 weapons, so all I gotta do is just get good, and we got this kill. This is definitely my best run yet. We can do it. I got 6 food left, we're good. No. Okay, if I get a few more hits, it's over. Oh, I was so close. We can do this though. We can do it. Coming from RuneScape 3 PVM to old school's click intensive style was harder than I anticipated. The Hun lift though is just the gateway to the end game PVM like the Inferno and Colosseum. And if I ever hope to achieve those goals, I'm going to have to quit being a little bitch. This one's it, boys. I got 1 food left. I can do it. I just can't get hit again. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Yes, come on. Yes. Dude, it feels so good to finally have my first kill here. Like, I feel like I learned so much from this. It's amazing. I know I'm going to have to do a bunch of kills in order to get my Bow of Ferdinand, but yeah, this is still awesome. Oh, and I get this sick cape for my completion. Well, I almost forgot to loot my chest, but it looks like the common drops here are pretty damn good. Getting my first kill at the Corrupted Gauntlet was a huge motivator, but unfortunately, it's going to take hundreds of kills in order to get my first weapon drop here, at least if I'm on average. Yo, there we go, kill number 5 in the books. There we go, another combat achievement with 10 Corrupted Gauntlet kills. I think it's time to hit the hay because tomorrow we've got Varlamore Part 3 releasing, and I'm trying to get up early and fight the Doom of Mokhaiotl, one of the new bosses coming with it. But to be honest, even if I can't kill it, I'm excited because there's going to be several new quests, and you guys know I love lore, so yeah, let's check it out. I realized I needed 1 more quest in order to do the finale tomorrow, but I'm knocking it out right now and we'll be good to go. I really enjoyed the new Varlamore quest. I kind of wished it had a little bit more lore that was involved with, like, you know, the gods of RuneScape, but it had some really fun boss fights, and it had some funny scenes. Come on! Come on! Out of all the ways that you could have killed that character, 1 rune dart, or 1 rune knife kills it. There we go, boy! 55k XP lamp, we like that. That's going to get me a thieving level. Love that rune craft. I love all that XP, actually. The Arcan Blade. Dude, that's awesome. 76 thieving and 1993 total. Now that we had the quest done, we could try out the Doom of Mokhaiotl. I was hoping that my Corrupted Gauntlet experience came in handy here, and I gotta say, it kinda did. Oh, okay, I liked that. Even though the boss is incredibly hard, I think the problem mainly is my terrible gear. The best gear I have for it at the moment is a blowpipe with void and adamant darts, so I definitely need to make some upgrades, but I had a lot of fun here. Do we send it? Let's say we send it. I even think I might do a lore video about this place because I had some fun conversations with some of my friends about what the Doom actually is, and I think I could put a pretty good case together about its origins and identity. But anyway, I had a lot of fun with the Doom update, and I can't wait to go back. I would really love to get the new staff from there, which is incredibly good. I tried it out with the new Confliction gauntlets on my main, and it's insane. Right now, my best magic weapon on the Ironman is a trident, so I really would love to come back here and grind this and maybe get lucky on the new staff. I took a little break from PVM to come to my friend's Max party on his 1 defense hardcore Ironman. Congratulations, brother. Look at this absolute Giga Chad killing these aberrant specters. I wish I was having that much fun. It's been well over a week since I've got a Greater Demon task, but thankfully I got one this morning. In the last episode, I got a Burning Claw drop, so if I get another one, I'll have a really nice spec weapon, but personally, I hope I get a Synapse so I can make a Demon Bane weapon for the Doom. Boys, we just got a Burning Claw drop. I think it's kind of wild that I got 2 Burning Claws without getting a Synapse drop, but I'm not complaining at all. This is one of the best spec weapons in the game, so I'm very happy to have it. I think I just got to use them on each other to make the claw set. Yeah, there we go. I'm the Candy Corn Assassin. One of my GigaChad Iron buddies hit me up to do some Royal Titans, so hopefully I get the Range Prayer Scroll today. That would help me pretty much everywhere because it would just increase my base DPS. I was just thinking, like, I don't understand how Old School manages to make all this great mid-level content that maintains relevancy, but for some reason it seems like RuneScape 3 has an issue doing that. There we go, we got another Giant Soul Amulet and no Prayer Codex. I'm here working on a Vorcath task, but I only took 10 kills because I'm kind of low on supplies. Thankfully, Vorcath does drop some, but mostly what I'm after are alchables for my kingdom. It's really nice to get passive herbs from there, and I want to make sure I keep the GP stocked up in it. Oh my god. Well, that definitely wasn't a good start. If you didn't know, Vorcath actually got brought to RuneScape 3, but one of the bones I have to pick with it is he has all of his legs in RuneScape 3. I remember them saying on a live stream they couldn't figure out how to do the walk animation, but I managed to find one for free on the wiki, but yeah, whatever. There we go, we got a nice little GP drop. Oh my god, dude. That is the rarest drop I've ever gotten in RuneScape. Dude. This is 1 in 5,000. So if you didn't know, this visage here is basically like the Draconic visage, but a range specific one. And this has to be like one of the rarest shields for an Ironman to have. It's the second strongest ranged attack shield in the game, behind the Twisted Buckler. But since this has really good defensive stats and protects from Dragonfire and Wyvern Fire, it's one of the best shields in the game. I think I can take 1,000,000 GP to Oziok and he'll make it for me. Otherwise, I think you need 90 smithing to make it. What the hell? It's 1.25 mil since when? Alright, there we go. This is crazy, bro. This is such a fat upgrade and it looks freaking awesome. Thank you, God, for waking me up this morning and giving me this Vorcath task. It's kind of wild how much of an upgrade this is because my best range shield beforehand was this blue Dragonhide shield. I haven't had the luck of getting like a buckler from a treasure trail or anything. So this was my best. And this is a fat upgrade, dude. Like, look at that. Literally 8 whole range strength. So I was taking a look at my gear tab, and to be honest, I'm looking relatively stacked. I definitely need like another Zenite so I can make a Necklace of Anguish, but my range set is coming along pretty good. I'm going to keep camping Corrupted Gauntlet, obviously, to get the bow, but aside from that, like, I've got pretty decent gear. I'm not going to lie, for the first time I've actually thought about trying to max this account, but I think for now, yeah, we're just going to work on 2,000 total, which hopefully I can get this week. In the immediate future, I want to get a bunch of crafting levels so I can make like the best jewelry. Also, I could definitely use a few smithing levels so I can make rune darts. Okay, I know I'm supposed to be at the Corrupted Gauntlet, but to be honest, I keep thinking about getting lucky here because if I got this damn shield drop, which is 1 in 5k, I could maybe spoon like one of the staffs from here. But I wanted to ask, what did you all think about this release? I actually think the Doom is super fun, even doing like the first few floors. And I gotta say, homies, we are definitely living in the golden age of old school RuneScape. I know that I'm a noob, and I still have some incredibly hard obstacles to overcome, but it's been so amazing being back on old school. The amount of epic content that has been added is truly insane. The game reaching record numbers is such a cool milestone, and this Ironman journey is just beginning. The greatest thing about this series has been the epic people in the community who have come out to show a tremendous amount of support in my transition from predominantly RuneScape 3 content. They've taken the time to teach me bosses, encourage me to grind, and lift me up when real life can become stressful. This has been such a fun hobby from the beginning, and I can't wait to see where it takes us. If you did enjoy today's video, I would greatly appreciate a like and even a comment if you're feeling generous, as every bit of engagement helps me get out into the algorithm. And if you'd like to come hang out live and chat about life, catch me at twitch.tv/PrideSlayers77. It's been an insane pleasure making this video, and from the bottom of my heart, I hope you enjoyed it.